Quarter 4, Week 3. The objectives are: number 1. Finds the volume of a given cube and rectangular prism using cubic centimeter and cubic meter. Number 2. Estimates and uses appropriate units of measure for volume. Good day, kids! Our lesson is about volume of a cube in a rectangular prism using cubic centimeter and cubic meter. When we are asked to find an amount that will occupy space and not just a surface, we are being introduced to another application of measurement, which is the volume. Volume is the three-dimensional size of an object measured in cubic units. It is expressed in cubic centimeters, cubic decimeters, cubic meters, cubic inches, cubic feet, cubic yards, and others. But first, let us have a drill on basic multiplication facts. You have 5 seconds to answer. 1. 8 times 9. The correct answer is 72. Very good. Number 2. 11 times 4. The right answer is 44. Great! The third one. 23 times 10. It's 230. Keep going, kids. Number 4. 5 to the second power, or 5 times 5. The right answer is 25. Keep it up. And the last, 3 to the third power, or 3 times 3 times 3. The correct answer is 27. Good job, kids! Before we proceed to our lesson, let us have a review in the form of game. Our game called Count Me. You're going to count the number of cubes to find the volume of this prism. Are you ready, kids? First prism, count me. You are correct. 10 cubic units. Second prism, count me. The correct answer is 16 cubic units. Very good. We are now in number 3. Count me. It's 24 cubic units. You are correct. Fourth prism, count me. The correct answer is 27 cubic units. You got it! And the last prism, count me please. And the right answer is 12 cubic units. Kids, good job! In your previous lesson, you have learned to visualize the volume of a cube in a rectangular prism as well as the use of formula during the application. In this lesson, you were able to visualize the process of finding the volume and derive the formula in solving mathematical problems and real-life situations. What months are summer in the Philippines? The months of March to May. These are the hottest 3 months in the Philippines and are locally known as summer or tag-init. In these months, there are some disasters, accidentally or naturally, that may happen. Some of these disasters are fire and earthquake. We have to be always ready and be careful to take care of ourselves as well as our families. And because of tag-init, many people wanted to go on swimming, like in beaches and pools. A swimming pool has a length of 6 meters, a width of 2 meters, and a height of 3 meters. How much water is needed to fill the swimming pool? How long is the swimming pool? Wide? High? Is the unit of measure appropriate with the data given? How will you solve the problem? Volume is the amount of space inside the solid figure. It is measured in cubic units, the most common of which are cubic centimeters and cubic meters. Cubic centimeters is used to measure the volume of smaller objects like dice, matchbox, shoebox, and others, while cubic meters is used to measure the volume of larger objects like swimming pool, water tank, container pan, and other bigger objects. In the word problem earlier, do you think the unit of measure used is appropriate with the given data? Yes, because the volume of a typical swimming pool is usually measured not less than a cubic meter. Here are more examples of appropriate unit of measure used for three-dimensional objects. For rectangular pot, we use cubic centimeters. For wedding ring box, cubic centimeters. For stock room, cubic meters. For Rubik's Cube, we use cubic centimeters. And for underground, cubic meters. How about if you are asked to draw the swimming pool mentioned in the word problem earlier? How does it look like? It looks like this. What is the length of the swimming pool? Yes, 6 meters. How about the width? Correct, 2 meters. How about the height? It's 3 meters. What kind of solid figure is the swimming pool? Rectangular prism. Very good, kids. Now, how to find its volume? There are two ways to find the volume of a rectangular prism. To find the volume of the swimming pool, we have to determine the total number of cubes that can fit in the swimming pool. The second one, to find the total number of cubes or volume in a rectangular prism, we have to multiply the length, the width, and the height. We use the formula V equals LWH, or V equals L times W times H, or volume equals length times width times height. Since the swimming pool is a rectangular prism, we use the formula V equals L times W times H to find its volume. So, V equals L times W times H equals to length 6 meters times width 2 meters times the height of 3 meters. 6 meters times 2 meters is equals to 12 meters squared times 3 meters. The final answer is 36 cubic meters. Therefore, the volume of the said swimming pool is 36 cubic meters. Let us study the next figure. Are the length, width, and height the same in measurement? Yes. What kind of solid figure is it? Correct. Cube. What is the volume of the cube? To find the volume of a cube, use the formula V equals S times S times S, or V equals S cube, or volume equals side times side times side. So, V equals S times S times S equals 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters times 3 centimeters is equals to 9 centimeters squared times 3 centimeters. The final answer is 27 cubic centimeters. Therefore, the volume of the cube is 27 cubic centimeters. Let us have more examples. Find the volume of the given figures. Let me discuss the first figure. The first figure is a rectangular prism. So we are going to use the formula V equals L times W times H equals to 5 centimeters times 1 centimeters times 2 centimeters. 5 centimeters times 1 centimeter is 5 centimeters squared times 2 centimeters. The final answer is 10 cubic centimeters. The next figure is a cube. So we are going to use the formula V equals S times S times S equals to 4 meters times 4 meters times 4 meters. 4 meters times 4 meters is equals to 16 meters squared times 4 meters. The final answer is 64 cubic meters. Hope you got it, kids!
Activity time!
To answer our activity, you may need a piece of paper, a ball pen, and don't forget to write your name, section, subject, and the name of your teacher. Learning task number 1. Find the volume of each prism. You're going to use the formula V equals L times W times H. Pause this video and answer learning task 1 for 10 to 15 minutes. Good luck! Learning task number 2. Find the volume of the following prisms. You may use the formula V equals L times W times H, or V equals S times S times S. Pause this video and answer learning task 2 for 10 to 15 minutes. Good luck! Learning task number 3. Write the best unit of measure to find the volume of the following on the blank. Choose your answer from the box below. Pause this video and answer learning task 3 for 5 minutes. Good luck, kids! For your performance task, find 3 objects in your house that are rectangular prisms or cubes. Measure their length, width, and height using the most appropriate unit, then compute for their volume. Write your solutions in your notebook together with the drawing of the objects. In this activity, you may seek or ask for help from your parents, guardians, or older brothers, older sisters, or any members of the family. Because, as your teacher, I know that my pupils have individual differences. Some of you are good in measuring, drawing. Some of you have talents in dancing, singing, cooking, or other physical activities. So it's really okay to ask for help. Don't forget to take pictures or short videos of you doing this activity. You may send or upload the pictures or videos in our GC or group chat. Thank you, kids! Things to remember. Let me do this true song, The Things That You Have Learned. The sound is from youtube.com and I am the composer to the tune of The More We Get Together. Sing with me, kids!
The volume of the prisms are easy to remember. The volume of the prisms are lessons in our math. Multiply the length, width, and height for rectangular prism. For cube, you must multiply the three equal sides. The volume of the prisms are easy to remember. The volume of the prisms, you're gonna use these formulas. V equals LWH or V equals S cubed. Don't forget the cubic units to the volume of the prisms.
We have learned that volume is the capacity of things or the amount of space within a three-dimensional figure. Cubic units such as cubic millimeters, cubic centimeters, cubic decimeters, and cubic meters are the unit of measures used for volume of cubes and rectangular prisms. The formula in finding the volume of a rectangular prism is V equals L times W times H, or volume equals length times width times height. For cube, V equals S times S times S, or S cube, or volume equals side times side times side. For valuing, Mr. Mariles planted vegetables on his rectangular garden. If you have an open space in your backyard, would you do the same? Why or why not? Do you think planting vegetables can help you to survive, especially now that we are in pandemic era? How? Absolutely, I will plant vegetables in my garden because all we know, having vegetable garden has a lot of benefits. It gives us source of basic necessities such as food, wherein the excess harvested vegetables can be income generating for the family. It also adds beauty to the environment. It also contributes to fresh air that we breathe. Aside from it also serves as great help to prevent greenhouse effect. And most importantly, eating vegetables to the extent make our lives longevity, and it has value effect of making our body strong and healthy. The effect of COVID-19 pandemic has a mere impact to the lives of people, especially on health and economic issues. People has now engaging their times to planting vegetables and plants due to rigid effect of pandemic and community lockdowns. The vegetables they used to harvest were a huge help in saving and survival. And it became useful and essential habit of people nowadays. They were able to help others by means of giving excess vegetables to the less fortunate or needy and have a kind donation to spread love and relieve the spirit of caring and sharing, like community pantries, which has objective to give and share blessings on this period of uncertainty. We also have community pantry in our school because sharing is caring. Good job, kids! That's the end of our lessons. Till next time, goodbye!